currently here in Gerald, Missouri to watch the North American solar eclipse. I feel like this is one of the most talked about news events of the past 6 months, possibly of the past year. It's really early. I'm quite tired, but the eclipse isn't supposed to start here until about 11:50 noonish. I think we might go down to the Gerald City Park and talk to some people who are camping down at the park and just kind of get their take on how everybody is feeling about this event. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is the weather. There were reports that we could have rain, which even if we don't get rain, if we're cloudy, that could also be a big problem. We're looking pretty clear right now, and from what I saw on the news yesterday, I think we should be okay, but I don't know. We'll see. It should be interesting. A solar eclipse is an eclipse where the sun is completely covered by the moon. This will cast a shadow on the earth, creating the dark effect that we're going to see later today. This will be the first solar eclipse in the St. Louis area since 1442, and there will not be another solar eclipse in the area until 2505. We're expecting the temperatures to drop pretty drastically, so I'm bringing a blanket to make sure that I stay nice and warm during the eclipse. When everybody's looking at the eclipse, you're going to want to make sure that you are wearing glasses like these to protect your eyes so you don't burn your corneas. I'm just finishing packing up my stuff here, and then we're going to go down to Gerald City Park. It's about a 5-minute walk from where we are now to interview and just kind of get a feel for some of the campers that are camping down at the park. Hotels and finding places to stay during the eclipse were obviously very packed, so I'm very curious to see what these campers are thinking of the town and how they're excited for this magnificent event. So let's go. Okay, so we are here in Gerald City Park, hoping to talk to one of the many guests who are here camping, ready to see the eclipse.
We come from close to Chicago, and we were looking at where it might be less likely to be cloudy, and this is probably the best place within reach that we could come. So we came to St. Louis last night, spent the night there, and then drove out here. Well, this will be my first solar eclipse. Never seen one before. I've seen an annular eclipse, but never a total. Cool. So this will be good.
My name's Matt Lucas from Northern Kentucky, near Cincinnati.
I noticed you had a drone there. What were you using your drone for?
I'm just practicing some FPV with my goggles, and then I got a camera in here, and then I'm shooting some video with the GoPro.
So Sam and I are actually from outside of Boston. We've been planning this actually for 4 years, and we didn't know where we were going to go. We knew we'd be somewhere between Wyoming and Kentucky. We didn't know where. But Tom lives in this area. He's from Missouri. So I started coordinating with him, and basically we spent weeks trying to figure out where we were going to go based on long-range weather forecasts. I've been an amateur astronomer for 46 years, so it's kind of a big deal for me.
What do you think is going to be the most interesting thing that you're going to see today?
So far on the trip, I think Ted Cruz was like the highlight. But really, it's totality with the corona. It really is impressive. Seeing the night sky, and then also seeing what's around it. You're better off not using anything to look through it. Like, don't use binoculars during the eclipse. Just look at it naked eye, and it's just a beautiful event.
Okay, so those were some awesome interviews. Now we're gonna head back to the house and hopefully see this great eclipse. The eclipse just started. It's about what would you say, like 3/8 of the way through? Yeah, like 3/8 of the way through. It's been an experience to try and get this thing on film, but we're doing our best. What do you think, Mom?
It's pretty cool.
So it is currently 12:39. The eclipse is about halfway through, and we're just sitting here on the deck, kind of watching it. Have any thoughts so far?
It's pretty amazing. I can't believe what it looks like through the glasses because it's completely dark, and then when you look at it, you can just see this little orange, not a full dot.
It is 1:06. Everything is like, it's looking really weird. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like very, very still, and things are dark, but yet still light. We hardly have any eclipse yet to go. It's just a little sliver. I was just trying to say there's like, the shadows are like weird.
Yeah.
It's like evening, but it's not.
It's in totality.
What time is
Look
it?
at that. Wow. I can't find it now. Just look at it with your eyes.
Now I see a little
Oh,
black.
yeah.
I see a little black
Oh,
dot
that's cool.
in the middle.
Wow.
Do you see a little black dot in the middle of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a picture of it on there. Wow.
Wow.
ain't what
I'm
I
getting video of
expected.
it, so
Man, now that is
that's
dark.
insane.
Yes, it is.
It's starting to move now.
Yeah, now I can
Yeah,
see
now
it with
you
glasses.
can see
Yeah.
it.
Now look, it's Julie's
Now
getting lighter.
look around.
Everybody's getting lighter.
Right. Well, you can see it on the trees now too.
Whoa, that's crazy. Alright, so I think the eclipse is about over now. Oh my god, that was the most incredible thing I've ever witnessed. If you can tell, it's about 2/3 of the way covered, maybe like half of the way covered, but wow, like what an incredible experience. I wouldn't trade that for the world. Do you guys have any final thoughts on the eclipse or final things you want to say?
It's an unbelievable experience.
Once in a lifetime.
I especially liked the darkness. I was surprised that it got that dark.